here. How's everyone doing this morning? It's a little bit cooler. Yesterday it was 104 around here. It was an oppressive day, to say the least. Wow, I was making not Quilt of Valor, I'm sorry. I was making patriotic quilts when we last left, and I have not done anything since. So this morning I woke up and I was working in my room, and I had realized that I put, no, this is right, it's this one that's wrong. I had put these wrong. I'm not sure what I was doing when I was doing these this morning. So let me see. So I am going to fix my problem because I made a big boo-boo. And so that's what I'm working on this morning. Yesterday was a very busy day, extremely busy. Oh, let me grab my glasses. It was so busy yesterday. I had 3 doctor's appointments, and just getting everything together and put everything together. This morning I have another one, so I don't know how long I'll be on this morning. I was debating if I was even going to go on this morning, but I miss y'all, so I decided I was going to go on this morning because I was going to be in here anyway to fix these little boo-boos that I made. That looks right. Let me come over, and here is some scraps I have. Let me move this in. I was all excited because my glasses came in super early and they were delivered to the wrong eye store. So now, look at my hair. I didn't even notice it this morning. So that's another mess I've got to fix. Yesterday, I literally left this house at, what time did I leave here yesterday? I left this house, I think at 8 o'clock. And I did not get home until 6, so it was a very long day. Good morning, Melanie, Catherine, Quilt Wench, Jessica from Sewing on the Bluff, Melanie, Deb, Teresa, Sheila, good morning. So it was a long day indeed. Survived it. All good knowledge for me to know. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way for me to tackle this mess that I got myself into here. I can't believe I did that. And I did this morning too. I don't know. I must have been distracted by Laura Ingalls and whatnot. I was watching Little House on the Prairie. And you know, I hadn't watched it in so many years. It seems like I've been on a I don't know what to call it. I've been binge watching it for whatever reason. Not too many choices, I guess. I wasn't in the mood for my normal trash TV. I was in the mood for some wholesome TV, I think. How's everyone feeling this morning? Anyone I miss? You're so good, Deb. I must admit, I go on lives and I say just hello to everyone. But normally it's because I'm running around or driving or something, and I just want to go in and support you all while I been home. But yeah, it was stifling hot yesterday. I got to have lunch with my son, and I actually got to have lunch with Anna too, because I was in her neck of the woods for a doctor's appointment. So that was nice and unexpected. Let's see, I have to do this here. And so yeah, so the 4 of us, Anna, her hubby, and myself and my son, we all had pizza, and it was such a treat yesterday. That was like midway between my appointments, so that was good. So now I fixed that. Did I fix them all? Oh no. I have this pile here. I screwed these up so bad I can't even figure out how to fix these. Some of these I have the stars spinning this way. Some of them I have them spinning that way. I mean, yeah, but look at this. This one is clearly, I don't know, it's missing something over here. So I've got to figure out. I'm like keep looking at the two different ways. Like I have these stars spinning that way and that one spinning that way. And oh wait, so if I have them spinning that way, oh no, you see these two are wrong. And if I put it this way, this one's right, and these two are wrong. So I don't know. Totally messed that up. So I spoke to the lady who needs these quilts, these patriotic quilts, and they need 6, and they don't need them that big. They're lap size for veterans in local nursing homes. So they do want the smaller ones. And so she just needs 6. So I'm going to get those done for her before I leave. It gives me something positive and just, you know, to look forward to. I love to do this kind of stuff. So I may go to Frugal Fabrics today. Drunkard's Path by Friendship Star. Yeah, totally. This star. No, is this the star? Yeah, this star is totally drunk. So, yeah, so I may go to Frugal Fabrics today because I don't think I have any patriotic backing necessarily. I have lots of pieces. So I'm gonna see what they may have to get this going. Let me see, and then I have to pull this one out. So I'm excited, but I have to go shopping for toiletries. So they want to gift toiletries with this. So, yeah. Actually, I should call the coordinator and see what kind of toiletries are needed. Good morning, Linda. Oh, I got a gift from Norma. Norma, I got a gift from you. So and I left it downstairs. I did open it because I was confused why there was a package from Carmen's Quilt Shop. I'm thinking she just sent me a box, and I haven't. Good morning, Vintage Style by Joe. So I was confused what was going on, and it was a gift. It says a gift from one of your supporters. And so, yeah, so thank you, Norma. What it was, and I'll tell you, it's another one of those fireman panels. I have that panel here. I'll show you the panel in case if you missed it. I think you've all seen it. So she gifted me another one of these so that I can use it for to donate to the firehouse, which was great. So thank you, Norma. I mean, the firehouse and myself are very, very, yes, we're very, very thankful. So yes, and I love that. That was the best. I was like, ooh, what does a subscriber think I need to make my channel? So that was super cool. So thank you so much. All right, so I think, yeah, this one is still drunk on this side, right? Good morning, Annette. Good morning, Rita. All right, so here we are. So yeah, so I have to go shopping for toiletries. So I think this morning after my test this morning, I'm gonna go and try to figure out, I don't know, probably like shampoos and body wash and that kind of stuff, so that each veteran gets a little gift bag, and maybe I'll pick up some gift bags to go with their quilt. It's going to be for July 4th. So there's nothing like a deadline, last minute deadline for Leanna. But that's okay. I'll get it done. It's exciting. I mean, Who doesn't want to put smiles on those veterans' faces, right? Who doesn't want to do? I want to do. We all want to do that. So yeah, so I'm gonna go shopping for some toiletries this afternoon, I think. Any good ideas? Good morning, Nicholas. I mean, I'm thinking like body wash. I really don't know because I don't buy toiletries for men. I guess I better figure that out before I go. Have some ideas on that. All right, so we have that. Now this has to go this way. So we'll put this going that way. I got my Swiss cheese going on here. Hold on, I need to put this way. This is the square that I have all opened up. And I should iron this, but it's too freaking hot to turn on the iron right now. I mean, we are going to iron. We're going to actually go to the design board. So what I had decided is all that inspiration I showed you that I had my mind set on doing, which is great. But because we're going to need this hand lotion, that's a good one. Let me write this down. Okay, so I am going to write this down. So I'm going to get body wash, hand lotion. I wondered, do you think like chapstick would be good? Something like this? Like this. I'm thinking maybe. At school working today. Good morning, Joydy. Deodorant. That's what I had that on there, but I'm going to write this on there. Deodorant. Let's see, what else? Any other ideas? Chapstick, yes. Okay, oh, toothbrush is good. And toothpaste. I like that. I didn't think of that one. Those are all good. Tissues. Well, they get those from the hospital, from the nursing home. They just don't get denture cleaning, Q-tips, mouthwash. Oh, shaving foam. Yeah, I guess they do. Do they do that? They didn't allow my grandfather to shave himself. He wasn't allowed to shave himself. But I will ask about that. Yeah, we were not allowed to give them razors. They had to be held at the, but Q-tips, I like that. I have a lady that I can call. I subscribe. Well, thank you, Alien. We're talking about what we could do for toiletries for veterans. So body wash, hand lotion, detergent, chapstick, toothbrush, toothpaste, Q-tips, face cloths. Good idea. Did I miss something? Oh, you have to finish before you leave. Mouthwash. All right. And then I'll sporadically look. I was thinking maybe I should just get it all on Amazon, but then I got thinking it's going to be expensive if I do that. I'm thinking about going to like the Dollar Tree or something like that. If I had more time, I would do some kind of drive, but I don't have the time. I mean, we don't have the time. Travel size powder. Okay, that's good. Especially now because it is hot out there. And look at this. This here. Look at that. This here. That's weird. Let me go. I have to fix something here. I don't know something. Oh, something popped here. I have to fix that half square triangle. I leave July 2nd and I'm not packed yet. Oh no, soap. Yes, got soap. Actually, I'm gonna find out, should I do body soap or like bar soap? Let me look on that. I'm gonna have to call this lady before because she works there. My other contact. This is the the American Legion is the one who needs the other things, but that want to do this. But I know the lady who we did the nursing home would know what kind of toiletries. Yeah. Yes, yes, 2-in-1 wash. That's what I was thinking, because then it would just cover everything. That was exactly what I was thinking, Joydy. Now they even have a 3-in-1 where it's like face, body, and hair. My son gets that one. Nail trimmer. Put that on there. Let's find out. All right, so I have this. And let's see, then I still have my one drunk star, and other than that, we're good. So how does this one's gonna go this way. So this one's really drunk because I can't figure out this one. These two match, and these two match. So these are super drunk. These are super drunk stars. They are. Wait, what? Maybe nail trimmers if they're diabetic. Yeah, well, that's why I'm going to ask the lady from the nursing home what is allowed in these nursing homes, because I know that it was very restrictive with my grandfather, his nursing home, when he was there for, a couple months. Like I said, we were not allowed to bring razors or anything like that. They did that. Believe it or not, we weren't even allowed Q-tips because they didn't want them shoving them in their ears. So very restrictive on some things. So before I spend money that I don't have on things, I should I should make sure I'm buying the right things. What is that? Nail trimmers and those. Yeah, exactly. There's a list of things that they do not allow. So I promise you I will not be giving them anything that they're not allowed. Number one, it's a waste of my money, and number two, it's just something that, it doesn't. All right, so we have this. Okay, so oh no, I have to still grab, let's see. What did we decide? This is right, and this is right. This is wrong. So going back, so all that inspiration was great, fabulous inspiration I had, but now we're gonna go with just, wait, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Am I ripping the wrong thing? This goes here and that goes there, and this is the one that's wrong. Okay. Well, this one I really deconstructed this block here. All right, so we're going to put that piece to there. So I'm going to take all these friendship stars and those blocks that I made, and maybe we're going to create something different. We're going to actually, okay, yeah. I just love today. Today is such a wholesome day here on this channel. Let me tell you, some wholesome day it is. I think these trollers are making me watch way too much Little House on the Prairie to stay focused and wholesome here. So Sheila asked my daughter to please tweeze my eyebrows and chin hairs, should be in the hospital or home. So, yeah. So, today's one of those days, girls and boys and gentlemen and friends. Whoever's on here, it's going to be one of those days. Hopefully not like Saturday. So here we are. So we're going to put this last piece here. Let me cut this because this I webbed these. Clearly I webbed them wrong this morning. So we're just going to create something on my design board and maybe replicate it 6 times. They'll be a little different. They're going to be, but maybe, I don't know. We're going to use what I have. I think between some scraps I have, some of these stars, and some of these, what did I make? I made 3, 6, 9, 12 patches. We could come up with something. I kind of in the middle of the night when I was thinking about this, because because it's always great to design a quilt in the middle of the night when you should be resting and not thinking of anything else. So I was thinking maybe like somehow making this the focal point of these little, I could call them mini quilts, right? And then putting those patches around it. Just think, maybe it'll work. I have not actually put it up on my design wall yet because when I was ready to do that early this morning, after I finished sewing these, I realized that I sewed majority of them wrong. There we are. Yeah, Annette, you do your work. Don't worry about it. And even if some goes through, and it is what it is at this point, well, just ignore them. It's like when you have the class clown and they keep clowning around and they keep clowning around, and then finally they stop clowning around because nobody's listening to them in school, and they're just like going on with their day. There we go. I want to know what you were drinking that you didn't notice those drunken stars. Well, that was this morning, so, but now we got nice stars. Okay, and I have to drink because this test, it says I have to be well hydrated before I show up. And they said with water. So we're going to go with the water. All right, Sherry, good morning. So we have my stars. So we have the stars now, and they're not drunken stars. And then we have these patches, and maybe the patches will be used separately. I'm not sure. I've got a pile of scraps here, and we're gonna go and design. So all that inspiration was great. It inspired me to make the blocks, and now we're just gonna go on to something else. All right, that's so that Annette doesn't feel pressured. It's been a while since I stayed awake. All right, so let's see. In my thoughts of in the middle of my realm of things, I mean, I guess I could see what this would look like. So the original idea was this, and it's actually could, and it'll go really quick. And in this way, instead of making 6 down, I only have to make 3, and then rows of white and red. And I had the white and red all pressed out, so in a way that would be a very, very fast quilt. So that I could do that. The only thing is, I almost think some of my, maybe a star that I have going the wrong way. Let's see. Are they all going the right way now? Did I have them all going the right way now? Wait a second. Oh, I guess I do now. No, I don't. Okay. I could do one of these. No, I don't like that. Okay. That's going the wrong way. So I have 2 going the wrong way and all the rest going the right way. I'm not messing with this. So I could do that. Maybe I'll do that because that'll be a quick sew. Because I would just only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, so 4 and 5 stripes. Yes, let's go with the original Fabric Cafe-ish idea, and then I could do that. That could be, that's good. That's one. Maybe I don't want them all. Okay, we'll keep that for a Fabric Cafe-ish one. And then here I have another one. We'll make 2 of them. Do one. I just want to see how I like these play together. Okay, so we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, and we'll do that, right? Oh no, here. Actually, I want them all dark blue. We'll do these all dark blue. Okay, so we'll have something like this. So that'll be 2. So we have 2 quilts. Those will be super easy because they're just big strip piecing. Only got 200 more to go. Wait, what do we got 200 more to go? Oh my gosh, 1,000? 1,000 HS? 1,000? No, girl. No. 1,000? That is a lot. That is a lot. My neighbor is having triplets? Oh my goodness. And yes, I have the crazy PJs on that my grandmother bought me. But you know, you got to wear the PJs Grammy bought you. You can't offend Grammy. Now she's watching me on her tablet. My mom set her up. All right, so let's put this in the center. And let's play. Let's play with these. I mean, these... So I'll show you the original. So the original idea was this. And actually, it would go pretty quick. You take these and you put them like this. Okay, and then, well, maybe not having that flag upside down. Okay. And then you come in here and you put a big solid thing like that, and then you put a bow in the center. And I mean, that would be cute, but I don't know. We're gonna try something else. How many patriotic quilts do you need, and by when? By next week. I need that, and I need toiletries. Oh, wow. So, what I'm going to do, I think I have plenty. I need 6. So there's not too many. So what I was thinking is maybe doing something like this. Oh, let's see. Maybe not. Let's see. Can I do something like this? That may be too big. I may have to do, let's see. Nah, it actually will be okay. This will actually be okay. So I could do something like this. I think, plenty here for 6. Just be creative, you know? And really, it could be something like this, where I still put in the solid piece, put this in the middle, right? Maybe. And I have lots of charms, and it's easy to sew up some charms. So maybe I could do something like this. Stick a solid piece down there, a solid piece here, a solid piece here. Let's make this. Still having like the same kind of idea, but instead of a bow, have this thing here. And I think I'm going to do like maybe a solid piece and a couple of charms, and then put this all together. And if I do that, I have 3 of these blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? And then we'll put that with that one. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So look at that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other one it'll happen. I designed a pattern last week. I am finishing it up, writing a good morning, Andrea. I'm sending it to you when I finish so you can make it if you want. Oh, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Incognito, thank you for coming on in. How are you? How are we doing? I would just sash those and no bows. Well, I was thinking about that. I was really thinking about that. And maybe I should. Maybe I should, and then I don't need, maybe I'm getting too wild. Maybe I should just sash them, because then if I do that, then that means I have another, yeah, you know what? And then I don't have to come up with the third quilt. Then I have 3 quilts that will be sashed and 3 quilts that will be like the other thing. So we're going back to the idea. And you know what I also have? I have fabric that is a bow that could go right in the center. Why didn't I think of that? I just, thank you. You see, inspiration comes from anywhere, really. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Nikki. Yes, but you're right. I think I'm going to do that. Let me come in here. Look at this. Look at this. I could put this in the center. Fussy cut this bow right in the center of that. What I am a nuttiness here. I could sash them and put this bow in the center. Well, it's a little tiny bow, I guess. But hey, I got a lot of this. Maybe there'll just be bows through it. Oh my gosh, yes, so much inspiration. But we got to get working on these. So what I am going to do is I'm going to cut fabric. I need to cut fabric. That's what I need to do, because I need to go, yes, right? We're going to cut fabric. So I'm going to move this here, and I'm going to measure what these are, these little things are. So this is 14 by 14. So 14 and 14 is 28. And then we'll put, I don't know, a 4.5 inch sash in between. Is that too wide? What do I see? And then I'm gonna put the whole, okay, we'll figure it out. We're gonna fly by the seat of our pants right now. So I have this. This will stand out as sashing. Oh, I like this better. Look at that. That could be a nice sashing. We'll take this. Good morning, Muriel. Yeah, we're gonna take this. I'm coming back. And then I have this. I think this would be nice too. Look at that. I get so much wonderful inspiration here. I just need to get moving on it. Well, thank you, Sherry. Good morning. All right, I had to iron, but I turned on the iron that's across the room because it's too hot. It's not too bad in here, but it's definitely hot. I got so much sleep. Because I was everywhere, and I did take it easy yesterday, even though I had 3 doctor's appointments in a span, and I never could come home because they were all within hours of distance of each other. So the good news is I was in a lot of AC or in my car. Whatnot is an auction site, and buy now. All right, so I am going to cut this here. And we are going to say that we're going to do maybe 3.5, because if it's too chunky, then it looks like it's, yeah, let's go 3.5. And let me see what that bow measures. Where did that bow fabric go? Bow fabric. Just had it in my hand. Up here it is. Okay. So this bow measures, the bow itself measures 3.5. So I should really go 4. We're going to go 4. So I'm glad I decided to measure that bow. We're going 4. And we're going to do one right up before I have to leave. So we feel accomplished for the day. I'm afraid to go into that Frugal Fabrics today for backing. Okay, so we're going to put this aside. And we will come in here. So what I've been doing a lot of, I was talking to Anna and she was like saying, wow, are you sure you're taking it easy? You have been long arming a lot. And she's right. I've been long arming a lot and I'll tell you why. Good morning, Michelle. Believe it or not, long arming helps me out a little bit more because I was having dizziness and craziness. So sitting down and the constant going like this, I'm better now, was really messing with me. So when I was long arming, I was up here doing this. So it was better. And also, believe it or not, I don't know, I just felt more comfortable. I only did one every so often. That was like my little break. I was in bed, I'd come up, long arm, then I'd go back downstairs. So yeah, that was fun. Good morning, Sheila. But I got so much done and I'm so excited. 14 inches. So I need, hold on. I need 14 inches and I need 18.5 and 14 inches, right? I'm just double checking with my ruler here. Yes, 14 inches and 8.5. So I'm going to come in here and not cut them all. I'll cut one at a time. How about that? 14, because I need 2 14 and 2 18. So if I need 2 14 and 2 18, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut 2. Let me put that second one here. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so now we're going to move this out of the way. 14. Then I have this little piece, and then an 18, 2 18. And then I have this little piece. So now I have this and this. So this should be able to sash one. Then I'm going to take that bow fabric and I'm going to find a bow here to fussy cut. We are going to go with this side here. Oh, there it goes. I'm just going to take my 4.5. I think it's just good here, and then I could cut it down. So we're going to Swiss cheese a little. Okay, so now I'm going to eyeball this down to 4. Let me get, this one was a little weird. Let me see. So I'm going to take about 1/4 inch from all sides here. And then that should give me what I need. All right, so here's my my bow. Let's go my bow and my pieces, and then we're gonna go right for it. Hello, Giovanna, good morning. Let's see what one of the inspiration quilts will do. So now I just want to make sure that I have this looking okay. No, so I see I want to move something around. I want to move this over here and then move this over here. So that's good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're going to take the smaller ones come here. The larger ones go across on here like that. Oh, I got that wrong. It should have been 18.5 inches, and I cut this at 18. It's okay. I will cut 2 that's 18.5 because I'm not modifying anything. I have another piece. I had that extra one. There we are. What is this? Rita just posted a video on her hair squinchies. I have to find that and post that for you all. I just remembered I said I was going to do that, and then I didn't get to it. All right, so we have this. This will go there with this. We have this piece here. Oh, and then what I could do is when I go to the fabric place, I can show them the charms that I bought there, what I did with them, because they probably like that. Thanks for telling us. Next week, I'm helping with a kids sew at the library. We have 7 kids signed up. We'll get them sewing some patriotic blocks. Maybe you can incorporate them into your quilt of valor. All right, so here we are. We're going to put these in now. Now I'm kind of webbing, and I have this little center part. I haven't cut anything yet. And then we have our last one. Did I say good morning to Joyce? I don't recall. 2 are doing bucket hats and 5 are doing sling bags. Wow. Very adventurous children. My kids used to go when we had a place called Style Fabrics back in the day when quilting was all the glory, and my kiddos loved going there in the summer, and they would make things like frogs, stuffed frogs. I don't know. I don't think they cared what they made. They just loved going there, and all 3 of them did it. Well, the first 2, Butters maybe never did so much. It was mostly in my first 2. Now that I think about it. It was great too because they were in the strip mall, so I just dropped them off and do my errands, go food shopping and all that stuff. Oh, you have to drink. Yes, I do. Thank you. That's why I told you all to remind me. All right, so we have this, and so we have this already to this point, and we are going. So how I did this, because being that this is not the, I got the inspiration from that book, but the measurements are nothing like in that book. I went ahead and used charms to make this easy, and then as you can see, my scraps for sashing. So again, charms. If you don't know what a charms are a 5-inch by 5-inch square, and so that's what I did, and I did a grid of 3 by 4, and then the sashing that I'm just put on right now is a 4-inch sashing because I use that. You can use any size, I guess. I use that number because that bow happens to be that width. Look at that. And so, yeah. But it doesn't have to be a bow. It could be anything special. It could be something you embroidered. That would be super cute. Imagine, I don't have an embroidery machine, but if I did, maybe I could have made like some kind of patriotic embroidered patch and then put that in the center. That would have been really nice. Maybe like with their date, you know, their name and years of service or something like that. Thinking of all these things I could do if I had. But that would have been super cute in the center. I'm working on scrap quilts, and my goal is to sew up all my material. Well, I don't think I could ever do that. Maybe I can. The way I'm sewing lately, maybe I can, but and it's nice. Everything is laying nice and flat, which I like. So this is a plus. Okay, we have 1 quilt down, I think. We'll have to measure it out. Oops. What's going on here? Am I sewing without cut? Okay, there we go. Well, string is way too thread's too expensive, and I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm living on the wild side. Thread, string. Listen to me. I said string and it's thread. Ooh, the heat's already getting to me. I wish I could say it was the heat. It's just me. Just me. At least I'm not talking about recipes when I'm trying to quilt. Never happens here. Well, I just tell you, I'm just so excited that I bought this, that I went to that Frugal Fabrics last week, and I bought these squares because, look at that. It was just destined. I can't explain it, but it was destined. they had offered, they're very sweet, they had offered to pay me something, anything, for, you know, and I said, no, that's not what I'm about. I did take them on the offer of toiletries. The toiletries, I did take them an offer on that. I wouldn't mind getting some reimbursement for toiletries, but that's it. Let's see. Leanna, is going to be much cooler in the next. I know it's going to be nice, but then I'll be back in Puerto Rico and it'll be hot, hot, hot. So let's put this up. Let's measure. Let's see what we're at, because oh my. Oh my. I love that little, oh, it's time for me to get, I need to take this down. This batting is beyond, look at that. Actually, it's super cute. I think I'm going to put a little teeny tiny border around this using this fabric. Let's see, a 2-inch border maybe. So yes, I'm going to definitely, it's definitely the size it needs to be. But I'm going to put a little 2-inch border all the way around this, and I could get away with the fabric to use for the back. So if I could find a good 5 or 6 yards at that frugal place, hopefully a nice big, I could just load the whole thing up and just go one after another, after another, after another. Do you do videos from Puerto? Oh, yes, I do. Please, we go, well, we can't go salsa dancing. I'm not allowed to dance. You know how hard that's going to be, not allowed to dance? Well, I'll sit down and do one of these, and then I'll video. How about that? Yes, we go salsa dancing. We go to these crazy Jeep parades. If I go anywhere that's interesting, I turn that camera on. Sometimes maybe we'll go grocery shopping. We haven't gone grocery shopping together in Puerto Rico. We should go grocery shopping. Sometimes did I take you to the flea market? I may have not taken you to the flea market. We'll have to go to the flea market. But I say all that, but I'm really supposed to relax and just chill. Like my mom yesterday says, okay, you need to order an anti-gravity chair, because gravity is not my friend, so that you can just chill. I don't want to see you working or doing anything. So we'll be beaching a lot. Yes, we go live on the beach. Yes, we do all this. I want to do sewing on the beach, but now I can't carry my stuff. So yes, we will. So here it is. I'm gonna take this, and I have more, and I'm gonna do a little 2-inch border all the way around it to tie it up like a big gift wrapped quilt. And it's going to be lovely. I love it. I love this. I love that. I'm glad I've made it. You guys made me make this simple. So we're going to do this. So everyone, I do have to go though, because I've got to take a shower, get myself ready for my tests this afternoon. I've got to finish drinking that water and another water before I leave. So I will see you all the next time tomorrow, if not earlier. The salt water would not be good for your machine. No, that definitely would not be good for my machine. I wouldn't be sewing in the water, though I may, you know, because I am crazy like that. But yeah. So everyone, have a great day. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. Hopefully all this scrappiness will get you motivated to go into your sewing room and do something like that. Take care. See you soon. Bye.